Kuaizhou, KZ. Kuaizhou, KZ, pinyin, Kuaizhou, meaning, speedy vessel, also called Feitian Emergency Satellite Launch System, Feitian 1, FT1, is a family of Chinese, quick-reaction, orbital launch vehicles. The Kuaizhou series of rockets is manufactured by ExPace Technology Corporation, also called CASIC Rocket Technology Company, a subsidiary of China Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation, CASIC, as their commercial launch vehicles. Flying since 2013, Kuaizhou 1, KZ-1, and Kuaizhou 1A, KZ-1A, consist of three solid-fueled rocket stages, with a liquid-fueled fourth stage as part of the satellite system. Kuaizhou 11, KZ-11, which flew an unsuccessful maiden flight in July 2020, and successful second flight was in 2022, is a larger model able to launch a 1,500 kilograms, 3,300 pounds, payload into low Earth orbit, LEO. Heavy-lift models Kuaizhou 21, KZ-21, and Kuaizhou 31, KZ-31, are in development. The rocket series is based on CASIC's anti-satellite weapon, ASAT, and ballistic missile defense, BMD, mid-course interceptor rockets, in particular the Dongfeng 21, DF-21, NATO reporting name CSS-5, intermediate-range ballistic missile, IRBM. Another Chinese rocket that was based on Dongfeng 21, DF-21, was the Kuaizhou 1, KT-1, a small, solid-fueled launch vehicle. Development on the Kuaizhou launch vehicle started in 2009. The Kuaizhou launch vehicles were to provide an integrated launch vehicle system with the rapid ability to replace Chinese satellites that might be damaged or destroyed in an act of aggression in orbit. The vehicle uses mobile launch platform. The launch vehicle is operated by the People's Liberation Army Rocket Force, PLA Rocket Force, formerly the 2nd Artillery Corps. The maiden flight of Kuaizhou 1, KZ-1, launch vehicle, orbiting the Kuaizhou 1 Natural Disaster Monitoring Satellite, occurred on September 25, 2013, launched from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, JSLC. Second flight of Kuaizhou 1 launch vehicle, orbiting the Kuaizhou 2 Natural Disaster Monitoring Satellite, was launched at 6:37 Coordinated Universal Time on November 21, 2014, again from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center. The first commercial launch inaugurated the Kuaizhou 1A version on January 9, 2017, from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center. Kuaizhou 1A placed three small satellites into a polar orbit. The maiden launch of Kuaizhou 11, a Chinese commercial launch vehicle, was on July 10, 2020. The launch was a failure, and the rocket was initially declared retired in April 2022, but later that year it was revealed that a second launch was planned for December 2022. The successful launch of Kuaizhou 11 on December 7, 2022 marked the rocket's return to service. The solid-fuel Kuaizhou 1A can place 200 kilograms, 441 pounds, payload into a sun-synchronous orbit, SSO, at an altitude of 700 kilometers, 435 miles. The Kuaizhou 11 version is able to put 1,000 kilograms, 2,205 pounds, to the same orbit. Launch preparations are designed to take very little time, and the launch can be conducted on rough terrain. The rocket's low requirements for launch help with cost savings, yielding a launch price under $10,000 per kilogram of payload. This price level is very competitive in the international market. Satellites can be installed on a Kuaizhou launch vehicle and stored in a maintenance facility. Once needed, the launch vehicle is deployed by a transporter erector launcher, TEL, vehicle to a secure location. Launch readiness time can be as short as several hours.